Elle emprunte à ses cheveux blonds vers sa prunelle ensoleillée. Il vole, pauvre papillon, comme à sa toile l'araignée. Elle emprunte à ses cheveux blonds. Elle les mène par le nez, comme fait, dit-on, le crottal des oiseaux qui l'a fasciné. Elle les mène par le nez, quand dans une moelle étale sa langue à leurs yeux étonnés, comme fait, dit-on, le crottal. Elle les mène par le nez.
I got a bit emotional this morning because I woke up and stepped outside and there were swifts going around my head. I'm going to give you a tour because it's incredible. Let the tour commence. Look who's on holiday with us. Guzzy! Guzzy! Should we go to the pool? Look at this place. Do you know how lucky you are, doggy? God, the most spoilt dog. Bloody holidaying in the south of France, eh? I feel like I'm in some kind of film. Like, what is this? What is this? Firstly, look at these tiles. Incredible. Secondly, my Provence sauce. I'm going to nestle, isn't that the loveliest word? I'm going to nestle some cod loins in there. That'll be our dinner. And some potatoes. Nice cod loins. Basket looking very French. Hello. I needed a few days to decompress before actually starting to talk. So
I did a tour where I didn't even speak really. So this is the house that we're staying in, and it's attached to this kind of huge chateau, which is just over there with like the turrets, which is abandoned. However, the gardens are immaculately kept, and then this house is the rental, the Airbnb rental, and it's got, like, as I said, what is this? I feel like I'm in a Jane Austen novel or something. Very, very grand. Never been to the south of France before. I think I've only been to Paris. Yeah, and that's it really. And last year, Brian and Charlotte came with Cosmo, and they rented a villa just themselves because Cosmo can never go on holiday with them when they go to Spain. So they asked us if we wanted to come this year, and so we chipped in and got a slightly bigger, grander place. But yeah, it's absolutely just stunningly beautiful. I look at it and think, you know, what is my life? How? I think it's, as with quite a lot of these sorts of places, it's so much nicer in real life than it is on the Airbnb pictures, where you can kind of see the top of the turret here. Brian's just having to lie down by the pool, so I'm not going to go and disturb him over there. But yeah, look, and they've also made this, I'm just going to be walking backwards, aren't I? So the owners have literally just completed building this pétanque court. I think the guys were having a go this morning. Yeah, just ridiculous. We're staying in a place called Jouques, which is about half an hour's drive outside of Aix in Provence. Aix? I don't know. And yeah, so we got the train TGV down from Paris and had a electrical outage on the line, and so we were at an absolute standstill for like 2 hours, and it was getting a bit survival situation, a bit Lord of the Flies in terms of bottled water. And then Brian and Charlotte were driving simultaneously, and obviously they got to the villa before us. If we hadn't had that delay, it would have been close. The race would have been close. And they came, and once they'd dumped their stuff here, just came and collected us, which was very kind because we were pretty shattered. Chris is just having a shower. I'm waiting for him so we can go for a walk into town. Yesterday we just spent the day by the pool and got a bit too drunk. I know my limits now. You always need that first day. I had an absolutely raging headache this morning. So yeah, it's a bit of a cloudy day today, so we're going to go and investigate the village. Bye bye, La Chatte. Poirot. Monsieur Poirot. You are currently second.
Protect one, get one in front of the
Good morning from this dreadful face again. Sorry, just gonna have to look at it. I'm here having breakfast. I'd gone to the boulangerie, pain au chocolat. I was feeling very French yesterday. We went into town and I spoke quite a bit more than I was expecting to. And we all have school French, don't we? So that did me well up. Except we were buying a bottle of pink fizz. And she said, "Le rosé is pétillant." I'm like, oui. It's a pet nat, not classic, traditional fizz. Down the end of the garden with this tree, which is practically famous now. Look at that. We did, yeah, as I said, we went into town yesterday and realised in context what this place is. And it basically overlooks town. I'm going to show you the rooftops down there where the paupers live. We literally overlook the town. It's embarrassing. I came back and I was embarrassed. Okay, I'll show you here. There's all the rooftops. And I've realised also that there's a gate at the very bottom of the town, and it's an extremely steep hill up to the house, and the gate is right on the main road in the town, and it goes under the town and comes up at the house, at the chateau. Like, who the hell lived here? I'm gonna be googling that. What's the plan for today? Just sitting here watching butterflies and bees do their thing.
back home, our garden has unexpectedly changed. You may have seen on Instagram that our neighbours cut down a huge tree, and that end was always very kind of forest floor and didn't get any light because of the tree. It was absolutely huge, and when we moved in, I kind of tried to put gravel down there and make it a bit of a thing, without realising how much crap that tree would drop on it every season. In spring it drops like sticky bits, it's a sycamore, and then in the autumn obviously all the leaves come off, so the gravel down there is just black now. But we were like, hey, let's just live with it. Years ago as well, we planted a silver birch, which we got as like a baby. It was like not even a foot tall, and I just was like, okay, we've got to stick it in the ground somewhere. I think it came from like the Woodland Trust right at Sainsbury's. So we just stuck it in the ground and kind of just watched it grow in the worst place possible. And actually now, so that's about 7 years old, that tree, and it's sort of teenager-ish. And actually that, now that the big tree has gone, we're going to try, oh hello, 9:30. Now that the big tree has gone, we are going to transplant that silver birch into the back corner. But looking down there every day now, it's absolutely flooded with light. So now, and it looks absolutely disgusting as well because it's just been kind of shaded for years, I'm actually feeling really positive about it because it could be a really beautiful seating area. So this garden is giving me a huge amount of inspiration. This yellow it's cotton lavender apparently, could be lovely down there. I mean, it needs full sun, but to be fair, I'm keeping an eye on how much sun it gets. But yeah, I think we need to scrape up all that gravel, give it a big power wash in sections, clear all the kind of dirt and debris that has built up from that tree, and kind of just re-gravel it, put the fire pit down there, put some seating down there, do some really good planting. So yeah, I'm really excited about having that as a project, and I'm seeing from what was initially disastrous in my eyes has actually turned into something quite exciting. So we now are going to have a kind of exciting new bit of our garden down the end, just because we completely lost our privacy really with the loss of the tree as well. So we'll plant, we'll get rid of that crappy trellis that was down there, which it didn't matter, they look crappy because you couldn't really see it anyway. And then we'll get a lovely new trellis and plant up some good foliage, maybe some jasmine, some good climbers. So yeah, with the combination of the silver birch getting bigger and some new foliage, then yeah, we should claw back some of that privacy, I think. Hello, Cuzzy. Cuzzy, come. Come here.
Quelque chose, il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. bonheur qui prend sa place. Des ennuis, des chagrins s'effacent, heureux, heureux, sans mourir.
I'm just froze. Edith Piaf said it better than me. Je ne regrette rien. Pretty song, but not intended for me. Time to put some music on. There were no smoky dives, fewer moves, fewer not.
Last evening, and I'm completely gutted. What an incredible place to stay. I was looking up the history and it's quite batshit. I will maybe put something in the description box so you can read about it. It's like a translated French Wikipedia page. Yeah, I need to leave this place knowing that I'm going to come back. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you again soon.